As we get closer to the launch of the early access game, which is in less than 10 weeks at this point, I think it is time that I talk about another elephant in the room, the animations in Life by You. And yes, I'm going to get into the jankiness of it all, and I don't plan on holding back. So let's do this. My name is Michael, and welcome back to Sovereign Gaming. Although in my art dev analysis videos I was really trying to present a balanced perspective, I wanted to apply that same lens to the animations that we have been shown so far in Life by You. Even though I try to balance my analysis when it comes to Life by You, I am by no means making excuses for gaming studios. Rather, I am trying to figure it out from all angles as we go along this journey up until the early access release, because there is definitely more than just my perspective that can shed some insight to help us, the players, better understand the gaming experience that we are paying for and looking forward to playing. At the end of the day, we have to wait for the game to release before anything is final. Paradox has mentioned, and I'll put it up on the screen, that there is a final polish phase that will happen for the early access and the base game releases. And they did lump animations as part of that discussion as well. In my opinion, anything that is public facing coming from a gaming studio like Paradox passed all of the stop gates and checks from the higher ups, and is fair game to critique now that it is made to the public. With all of that said, the Life by You community has been very lukewarm towards the animations. On one hand, I think that the community might be a little jaded from their perceived disappointment surrounding the graphics, for the most part, but on the other hand, I think that the community does have a point that the animations are choppy and feel kind of janky. If you are showing us a game where it looks blurry and when the animations are janky and choppy, it only goes to set those expectations in players. In my opinion, this only goes to show some of the risks behind releasing an early access version, since you can really only show your product as a work in progress. As we can see by some of the backlash over Life by You's graphics and animations, this kind of sentiment can cause damage to the brand. After all, the life simulation gaming community as a whole has been led on by EA on numerous occasions, and it has only ever been at the player's expense. And yes, I am included in this as well. Actually, in my video where I do open a discussion about the Life by You graphics, there was a 3D character artist subscriber that was kind enough to pop in and give their take on the whole situation. With that said, I want to give a shout out to Donovan Johnson 5765 for being so kind as to allow me to quote them in this video. Their insights were the following after watching the art dev stream. I now understand why proportions of some characters look so strange. It's because there's a lot of customization options. So, like I mentioned before about the narrow sloped shoulder proportions, there are sliders to further customize them. As for the art style choice, like I'd mentioned, there is no clear style. And in the dev stream they mentioned they chose to go for no set style because they wanted to be customizable for modders. So basically, they're just throwing out the base foundation of the game features and giving a basic style that allows content creators / modders to customize it to their own specific styles. I still don't know how I feel about the game, but the dev stream has clarified a lot of concerns I had. You can find the full discussion with Donovan Johnson 5765 in the Let's Talk About the Elephant in the Room, the Life by You graphics video. Perhaps I should have probed further, and full disclosure, I'm making an assumption here, but I thought what was interesting about Donovan Johnson's comment is that we both recognized that the reason behind the basic style was to allow content creators / modders to customize it to their specific styles. And to me, it seems like this isn't a normal approach for a gaming studio to take. Now, given the nature of how Life by You is being marketed to us, I can certainly understand why Paradox decided to take this risk. Another huge risk that I see Life by You taking is creating the game with the modders in mind. Not everyone is a modder, and not everybody plays with custom content or are looking to use any of the custom content creation tools that are coming with Life by You. So I have to question how much balance Paradox's Life by You team applied to making Life by You appeal to specific types of players and to appeal to generally everyone. I get that a strong custom content creator player base can extend video games way beyond their shelf life. Honestly, The Sims 3 comes to mind, and so does Skyrim. But I have to wonder if Paradox is creating a game for modders or for players at this stage. And who knows, that could be the plan hypothetically speaking, creating the early access version to jumpstart the modding community and then releasing a polished base game later. And just to be clear, Paradox never said anything about a similar basic style approach being applied to the animations. And if I'm going to be honest, I hope that it isn't the approach for animations, because it would be tedious for players to have to sort out the animations and smooth them over. Again, I don't think that this will be the case, but considering how many tools Paradox is empowering modders with, I have to wonder if smoother animation mods were expected on their end as well. At the end of the day, I agree with the general community consensus that the animations are choppy and janky. It's clear as day that they are. But I'm also going to extend the grace that I gave to the graphics, in that I understand that what we are seeing is a project that is a work in progress, and it'll evolve before our very eyes as time goes by. And luckily, Paradox has reinforced this as well for animations. I, for one, think it's cool and interesting to watch a product come to life and evolve much like how Life by You is doing right now. I will say though, that it is all going to come down to what happens on the early access release. And I am telling Paradox right now that you guys gotta have that first day launch go smoothly. Any kind of crashes will trend on social media. And then the early access version will also have to look like it has evolved in some way, like what is being presented to the players and what is being advised to us at this time. In other words, it's really all going to boil down to the execution of the promises. And if Paradox can pull it off, it can secure itself a phenomenal start in the life simulation gaming space. But what do you think about the animations that you have seen? What are you expecting to change up until early access? Do you find that the animations to be acceptable for a project that is a work in progress? Or do you think too much damage has been done with the look and feel of Life by You not meeting your standards in its work in progress condition? Feel free to sound off in the comments below. I just ask that you're respectful. And until next time, I just want to thank you for watching, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, then feel free to subscribe and like this video for more. And a special thank you goes out to a fellow subscriber, Donovan Johnson 5765, for sharing their thoughts and allowing me to share them with you today. Thank you again, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your day.